Well, hello, my YouTube family. 2 down, 3 more to go. And that's him, who has been extraordinarily lovey-dovey. Like, met me at the stairs, hasn't left my legs. See, and he just keeps hopping up on the chair. Like, he never hops on the chair that much. I'm almost afraid to go to the living room because I have a feeling he's trying to tell me, Mom, I love you so very much. Mom, please don't be angry with me. I don't even want to know right now. His litter box has been changed. He's got fresh water. He's got fresh food. So I don't know what to expect. So here we go. Lips of the day. Oh, God. Brain fart. I was going to discuss yesterday's video, but there's really not much to discuss. Those of you who didn't see it, check out yesterday's video. You'll understand what I'm talking about. Let us try to move on. We have a citywide curfew, if you can believe that. Essential workers really don't have to worry as long as we, have our passes and ID to show that, to prove that we are essential workers. But it's from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. I'm already halfway asleep on the sofa by the time 8 o'clock comes. However, I'm concerned about my father. I spoke to him about it yesterday. He's a security guard. Now, I'm hoping that that falls under the category of essential worker. He's got his ID and all of that, and he wears a uniform, so hopefully, this won't turn into anything. But this whole curfew thing, maybe once the riots die down, the curfew will be lifted. Who knows at this point? But as of what I've been seeing since yesterday, these riots don't look like they're going, or protests / riots don't look like they're going to die down anytime soon, unfortunately. It's unfortunate that protests and riots have to be a thing to begin with, but don't even let me get started. Okay, so, lips of the day, no liner, again, because I just put it on. It is Maybelline Elixir, Color Elixir, in the shade 065 Caramel Infused. And this is what it looks like. Caramel Infused. And pretty much the title tells you what shade it is. It's kind of almost My Lips But Better on Me, because it's a very light caramel shade. It's not like a heavy caramel look. It's almost pinky. I guess infused with caramel. Caramel infused. So it doesn't look brown. It looks more on the pinky side, but then when I apply it, it kind of just turns into a My Lips But Better kind of a shade. So there you have it. Caramel infused Maybelline Color Elixir. And that is it, people. There is nothing going on right now. I am a little suspicious about when I left work today, because usually 5 o'clock, the door is bolting out with people. And I usually leave about 5:01, 5:02, because I'm trying to close up everything and put everything away and all of that. Well, come to find out that 5 o'clock came and I was the only one that left. I wasn't told to hold back, stay late. You know what? I'm not going to sweat it. There is nothing for me to really be concerned about, because A, I come in earlier than necessary. B, I do my work. C, the office is supposed to close at 5 o'clock. Now, maybe they lock the doors after I leave. It's been known to happen. But I was kind of like really weird. Like I was the only one that left at 5 o'clock and people were still in there. Well, Queen of Darkness didn't tell me nothing. Although, I don't know if she was talking to somebody in the back office or if she had somebody on speaker in her office. All I know is there was a loud, confrontational conversation. Well, it couldn't really be a confrontational conversation because the person was on the phone. So you can't really confront somebody who's on the phone. But I don't know who this person was that was on the phone. I have a feeling I know who it is, but I'm not really 100% certain. This person was agitated, aggravated, and screaming at the top of her lungs. So I don't know what that was about, but I was really trying to stretch my ears, trying to hear. First of all, my door is closed, so I can't. And it's a wooden door, but it's a very flimsy wooden door because you could still hear if there was a conference happening on the other side of the door, you could still hear the conference. But I don't know if this was in her office. I have a feeling it might have been in her office. And I don't know why you would want to have this conversation with your door wide open with somebody screaming at the top of their lungs. All I know is I was doing my work. And you know when sometimes you're so focused and doing something, you don't really hear the background noise, but then all of a sudden the background noise becomes forward noise. And it's like, who is doing all of that screaming? All I know is there is one coordinator who I think I've spoken to you about her before because I saw her when she came in for the interview. And she was the one that was questioning me, like, and I'm like, who is you? Why are you questioning me? Or even before she had the interview with Queen of Darkness. Come to find out that she got the job anyway. I have a feeling it's her. Because there's some fishiness situation going on. First of all the coordinators are working from home. That's number one. Number two, her extension, every time you press her extension, it goes to somebody else's line. And it's been like that for a while. Now, I could understand when she was on vacation, her calls would have been forwarded to another person's extension. But supposedly you back from vacation now. And they did not change the extension. So, I don't know what that means. But we have yet to get an email stating that X, such and such X, whoever has been let go from the company or is no longer with the company or whatever. So obviously that means she's still here. But like I said, there's just a feeling that I have that something is happening between her and Queen of Darkness. And maybe it was her that was screaming over the phone or whatever. All I know is I come, I do my work, I leave. Point blank, period. I don't socialize. This is not the kind of job where you really want to socialize anyway. Like last Christmas, I didn't go to the Christmas party, and I never even heard anything about the Christmas party after that. This year, because we are 6 months into the year, people, half the year is over. Moving forward, I really don't think I'll be celebrating all that much, and who knows even if we can even celebrate to begin with. And yeah, I know you've been seeing me cough a bit. I'm not going to My alarm isn't raised or anything of that nature. It's really just a tickle in my throat, which I've been trying to cough out. Anyway, pressing on. We'll see what happens. Tune in, because every day I kind of wait for that email to say that this particular coordinator is no longer with the company, but she's still here. Not that I wish it on her, but I have never seen anybody raise their voice to Queen of Darkness the way she does and still manage to be employed. Anyway, that is that. With that, upon that, this is rather short, sweet, and to the point. Wanted to show you the powder of the week. There it is. That's what I was trying to get out. The powder for the week is one powder that I really, really love, and I should be wearing it a lot more often because I really love this powder. It's a L'Oreal True Match powder in Deep Warm. This is it. This is what it looks like. I really love this powder. You know, I use it as a base foundation kind of a thing. Love it. There's this one, and then there's another one that I also enjoy, which probably will be next week. This one is warm, and this one is cool. This one is called Nut Brown. These two shades I really, really love. I really, really love these shades. Just wanted to share. So maybe Nut Brown will be worn next week. Right now, Deep Warm is worn this week. And this is the famous bronzer that I'm using right now. I have yet to touch I have it, but I'm like, I love it so much that I don't even want to use it right now. So I'm using this one for this week, and this will probably be for next week. I've been wanting this one forever. I had it once upon a time in the old packaging, the old Queen collection packaging, and then they changed the Queen collection to full spectrum. So this is the new packaging. Let me show you the difference between these two bronzers. I mean, you could really see them for yourself. Look at that. This is the one I'm wearing. Where, I don't know, but it's on me. And this is the one I'll be wearing next week. Let me just give you a swatch of both of them. This is the City Color Matte Bronzer. You won't even be able to see it. Can you see that? You can't even see it. I can't even see it. It's right there. It's right here. I can't see that. Bronzer what? What is that? And this, now this, you will be able to see. However, it's not as soft. Oh. Let me even make it darker. You can see that. The other one that I'm wearing is right above it. Can you see? And I am, yes, still in bronzer mode. My girl Michelle, Pretty Silly Girls, reminded me that I did not mention the fact that my Fenty bronzer, the one that I ordered from Amazon, yeah, it supposedly got lost or whatever. Either way, it never came. I got a refund for it. Am I going to order it again? No. It's trying to tell me something. It's basically trying to tell me either you go to Sephora and buy it yourself, or you don't need it. Well, I do love this one. But one bronzer does not a girl who loves makeup make. So, since I am in bronzer mode, you know I'll be buying more bronzers, right? So, yeah. And plus the Fenty has a little red in it. A red undertone. It's warm. It's a deep, warm bronzer with red undertones. So, here I go. I'm going to try to match it up. I want to match it up, but at the same time, I'm not crazy. I'm not like losing sleep over the fact that maybe I should go to a Sephora. I don't need to go to a Sephora. Sephora don't need to have my money, but that's where the Fenty line is. I don't think Fenty's in Ulta. Is Fenty in Ulta? I don't think so. Fenty's in Sephora because it's very bougie and it's very Rihanna and it's very rich and it's very expensive. Sephora. Maybe Ulta sells it. I really don't know. I can see some of y'all with the raised eyebrows. If I'm not worried, you should not be worried. I'm not worried. So there you go. And it's got a little shimmer to it, if you can see that. But when you apply it, it doesn't really, the shimmer doesn't show. However, you know, trying to give it a fair fight, I will be using this one the rest of the week. You let me know if you see anything, okay? Because I'm sure next week when I apply this one, you'll definitely see it. So maybe this payday, maybe I'll buy another bronzer. I don't know. I'm in bronzer mode. I can't help it. And since when have I ever always been in bronzer mode? Because, you know, YouTube, and it's springish summer, and people are talking about bronzers. And Andrea Renee, love her, but the girl is going to make me lose my coins. All the bronzers that she has, I pretty much want. But she has a lot of high-end stuff. No can do. So I have to kind of forage through the bronzer world and kind of go, this one looks like the Rihanna one. I'm going to go through that again. Yes. I mean, yeah, I should just Nancy, just walk into a Sephora, go straight to the Fenty, just get the bronzer, go online, buy it, and then walk out. It's easier said than done, people. How many of you have just gone to a makeup place? Those of you who are makeup crazy, such as myself. How many of you have just gone to one, you walk in just knowing that you're going in to get something, just one thing, and then walk out with just that one thing? If you have, you are a lot stronger than me. Because I know for a fact, if I walk into a Sephora, first of all, I better have a whole lot of money on me. That's numero uno. If I'm going to walk into a Sephora with a whole bunch of cash, yes, of course, the first thing I will get is the Fenty bronzer just so I have it. But I will be perusing. I won't go straight to the line just to pay for the bronzer. I will peruse. And that is where you get in trouble. Because when you peruse, you go, oh, I have enough money to buy that. I have enough money to buy that. Oh, look at that one over there. Then the next thing you know, you'll be eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches until your next paycheck. No, thank you. So, maybe there is a Fenty dupe, Mocha Mommy. That's the one. Mocha Mommy dupe. Although, I have gone to Temptalia's dupe list, and there is a dupe by Jouer But where would I be buying Jouer from? I would be buying Jouer at Sephora. If I'm going to go to Sephora, I might as well just buy the original that I want, which is the Fenty. Because Jouer, I don't think you can buy anywhere else other than Sephora, because it's another hoity-toity high up there. I just need to look for another bronzer that has a red undertone. But let me tell you something about this Fenty Mocha Mami. This shade is pretty much like no other shade I've ever seen. I have never seen, like, that's why it's so hard to match. Because I've never seen a bronzer with that much red in it. All bronzers are pretty much warm. Well, it is a warm bronzer, but it's warm brown, tan, brown, bronzer, you're bronzing. Mocha Mami has a lot of red in it, which there are a lot of people who do, when they tan, they do have a kind of like a reddish undertone under their skin. And that's what the Mocha Mami is duplicating. But for the most part, I think a lot of people that I know, women of color, when we are in the sun, which I try to avoid at all costs, but when we're in the sun and we do manage to pick up a tan, it is a brownish, golden brownish, tan, bronzy look. So why? Because I think, no, because it's a warm undertone. I was going to say, well, the Fenty is a cool. No, it's not. It's a warm undertone. Anyway. I will. I know myself very well, and I know I'm going to do the whole, well, this one looks like Mocha Mami. This one looks like Mocha Mami, and I'll be just buying until I finally just break down. But here's the thing. I don't go to the stores that much. I don't go to Ulta that much. I don't go to shop that much at all anymore, really. Now that I have Amazon and I have it coming to me, but I'm not going to try to reorder it from Amazon because, look, you burned me once already. True, you gave me my money back, but I want the item. Everything else, because I ordered more than one thing in that particular order with the Fenty, everything else arrived except that. And that's the thing I wanted. Even this. This was an order that came, I think, last weekend. So, what can I tell you, people? What can I tell you? It is what it is. Join me on the journey of trying to match, at least try to find a bronzer with a warm reddish undertone. What is going on outside? I know a lot of people are like, Nancy, you're coughing again. Nancy. I understand. I understand. And thank you for being concerned. But if I'm not concerned, I don't feel heavy-chested. I don't feel like the symptoms that I had when I finally did get sick. It's just a cough. Really is just a cough. Sometimes a cough is just a cough, people. It doesn't have to mean anything. It's just a cough. Okay. So on that note, any of you have any of the Fenty bronzers? The Mocha Mamis, the Bahama whatevers, I know that there's a whole range of Fenty bronzers. If you have any of the Fenty bronzers, please let me know how you like it, what shade you have. And yeah, that's it. Of course, I will keep you guys informed as to what I eventually order, whatever's close to the Mocha Mami. Because I'm in bronzer mode again, people. Yeah. Okay, well, that is that. With that upon that, a very different video than last yesterday's. And I hope you enjoy this one. And well, I hope you enjoy. Well, enjoy yesterday's, understand yesterday's, and I hope you enjoy today's. Let me know what you guys are putting on your wish list of summer items, what it is that you really, really want to buy, because I'm in that mode, okay? I'm in that. Okay, so let me know what you guys are doing, what you guys want to buy, what makeup item you're targeting right now. Right now, I'm in bronzer mode, so I'm targeting every red undertoned bronzer that I can find that resembles Mocha Mami. On that note, I know, I know, I know. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully, okay? Knock on wood. I love you. Mwah. Bye now.